Alright, so one thing I want to kind of address real quick before I get into some content is the title. So in PvP, my team looked a lot like this. This was my PvP offense team right here. And ever since the addition of Demiurge Astay, I feel like as a main DPS, Noah has become a lot less reliable. So the way this team works is you Cindy, Valentine buff, Noah, hit something, Noah beam follow up, usually kills one character on the enemy team, and then you Seiran to reset Noah back to the front and then kill something else, and then Noah beam follow up usually ends up sweeping the enemy team or doing significant amount of damage to the remaining enemy members. I ran this team as a stall breaker team to kind of beat Leo Mine stall. So what I would do is I would kill the Leo and then target the Mine next, and then after the first Noah beam, the 1-2 punch would kill the Mine, and then the follow-up second Noah beam would re-kill the Mine, and then everything else would just have like a ton of damage on them, hardly any HP, and just kind of clean up from there if I didn't win. But because of Demiurge Astay, her having the revive plus self-priority push, and just being like a big nuke, you know, Noah doesn't have a built-in revive, so if she dies, she's dead. I could probably tweak this team a little bit, but I feel like it would still end up being less effective. So yeah, now Noah is mostly used as a cleaner. Instead of going full DPS gear, she goes full speed with enough damage to kind of clean up any leftover enemies. You Astay nuke, and then just hope your Noah is fast enough to beat out a revive plus priority push Astay and clean up the field. So she's kind of taken a little bit of a backseat as a main DPS, and is more of like a sub DPS slash cleaner in PvP from my experiences. Now maybe you guys have had a little bit of a different experience than I have, but that's just kind of, you know, what I've seen. So before I go do arena, I still need to go do my my guild raid before my guild lead kicks me out. So let's go do that. This should be simple enough. All my teams are already tried and true, practiced. All the Giases are already set up. One thing I do want to complain about, though, is these are all the Giases from last season, and I actually had to spend gems to get another team so that I could just have 2 slots for this guild raid season, because the first team I use typically for PvP or story or whatever, and then like the second and third teams would normally be my my raid teams, or was it my first and second teams I would make my raid teams, and then my third team was my team that I use for grinding and leveling up. When I sweep stuff, these are the characters I have so I can level up. But yeah, my first and second teams were basically bricked by the old Giases from last season, and they still haven't fixed it, so that's super annoying. Had to get another team slot. So now all I gotta do is throw on the presets, and we are rolling. I think you already have yours on, right? Do I even have a preset for you? Oh yeah, I do. There it is. It's right here. Yeah, it's already on. Okay, cool. Then last but not least, yep, just double check and make sure everybody's got gear on. And yeah, all right, no need to practice. This team is crazy safe, like it's unbelievable. Like even if your whole team dies, it doesn't matter because you got revive. So it's like, it's basically a guaranteed clear. And I think it's really funny that Astay's character blocks out a lot of Valentine during her animation. Yeah, nothing really to comment on here. You just kind of hit the skills when they're ready, and then you win. So one thing I do like about this raid is I think Maxwell's skill animations look super sick, but the thing I hate the most is the poison gimmick. Like, he can only be weakness gauge reduced if he's poisoned, which is obnoxious. Yeah, let's go for another skill 1 here. Who do I use the chain skill with? Probably with Mine, right? That seems to be the best option here. Man, we're getting a lot of follow-ups from Val's exclusive equipment. Yeah, so he's just gonna buff himself up, and then we got... Pretty sure we got the clear right here. Yeah, we should be okay. Yeah, like, even if you can't kill him before he enrages, like, this team, like, Mine will just revive if you have a revive necklace on her. Astay will revive herself, and then Mine will just revive the rest of your team, and, like, it's foolproof. It's literally foolproof. Like, it's impossible to mess up with that team, and that's one thing I like about it. It just takes a lot of the stress off. So having a team like that where you just don't need to worry at all is really nice. Okay, so now... where is my... Okay, there. Right there. Then lane. Right here. And then with this team, I've actually been able to clear on a little bit higher Geas settings. It's just RNG. Because I would have to turn on the effectiveness Geases, which kind of makes things a little sketchy, because I whiffed poison one time, even with 301 effectiveness, and just whiffing poison once, you pretty much lose, especially with all the speed Geases that I have on. Now, I could probably adjust the speed and the resilience Geases, but this is more simplistic, I think. Okay, so as long as I can break him before he hits his 4th turn, we'll be fine. And without the effectiveness or resilience Geas, I pretty much have guaranteed poison on him with lane every single time, which is really nice. Lets me keep going on the weakness gauge. So this team is a little bit less foolproof than my first one, but I do get a little bit more points out of it. I could probably make it more foolproof if I had, you know, like better characters, I guess. I'm still missing Hannibal, which is obnoxious. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? I think we chain with Seiran here. Okay, yes, question mark? So everyone should be able to live his next hit, and as long as we break him on his third turn, we're golden. Okay, so I think this should be able to push. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright, so everyone lives. Then we got a Seiran S2, just to make sure everybody lives, just in case. That and I like the priority push, I guess. Okay, so now we skill 1 here, and then we break. And thank God my chain skills were in the right order, because I did not check before I hit. Okay, now we should be in the clear. As long as we don't misclick, we completely got this. We got plenty of poison stacks up. So we just kind of hit. Alright. Okay. Now the question is here, do I ult or do I chain? I don't think it really matters based on the amount of poison stacks that I have up. So let's just get a little extra damage before he buffs himself. Just in case he throws out a defense buff, we can get a little bit more damage this way. Oh, that was quite a bit of poison ticks. And then we can just chain again here. That should be good. And we should be able to break him before his next turn. Okay. Even if we don't break him, we might just straight up kill him. No, we're definitely gonna break him. Doesn't matter though. He's gonna be broken and dead. Sure, we'll use this because I don't think it's gonna matter. Okay, next hit KOs. So we just click him and easy peasy. Another successful day of Guild Raid. Yeah, slightly more pointage there. Actually, don't know how much more points. Let's check, yeah, it's like less than 20 more points for Team 2. Alright. On to some arena. And we just gotta make sure that our PvP team is actually set correctly. I haven't actually been using Noah in PvP just because I don't have a good speed set for her. Like I can't get her to 280 speed, which is kind of where she would need to be for her cleaner roll. Yeah, everything's looking good. I know I gotta switch you back over. And then make sure you are switched to your PvP set. Okay. And there we go. But yeah, the way this team's been working out for me, I just abuse revive, honestly. That's pretty much all it comes down to. Abuse revive necklace on Saran, abuse Astay's revive. I think it's kind of funny that you can see the revive necklace triggering in the background of Demi Astay's animation. Yeah, not even a crit. 21,000 damage. That's pretty good. Pretty dang good, if I don't say so myself. So I actually want to end up building Aurochs, unironically, at some point. Yes, for the memes, but also like just because, like I just want to come out of left field with an off-the-wall character. You can build him almost exactly the same way as you build your standard Demi Stella, you know, with a bunch of like counter attack and revive, or not revive, evasion. And I think he actually has a pretty solid evade stat, which is really funny. Like, if I remember right, he has almost as much base evasion as Demiurge Stella, which is wild. I'm actually curious. After this fight, I'm gonna go check it out. But let me know if you guys are sick of seeing this animation yet, because that's pretty much all PvP is just watching Demiurge Astay just throw out her ult, giant laser beam, planet cracking. Like, I think it's crazy that they released a character that's so polarizing, to the point where, whoops, not Tanya. It feels like non-Astay teams in PvP are just like not viable. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with that, but that's just kind of how I feel. Yeah, look at this. Base 200 evasion on this man. This man, he's huge, but he's dodging them boys. And then just out of curiosity, how much evade does Demi Stella have? Yeah, he's got the same amount of evasion as Demiurge Stella. And I'm pretty sure in his kit, he has counterattack, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Hey Chris, I will show you my build for Astay right now. So I have her on the Thumping Knuckle Dusters for that extra % damage based off of enemy attack. I got her on the Spirit of Unification for that attack boost from start. That's pretty much why she does so much damage on the first turn. And that, you know, that's really all you need in PvP. You just need to kill everything turn 1 and then clean up. And then she's on speed set. And these are the stats that I have that I'm rocking with. I've got a good amount of accuracy because accuracy is important for PvP. And then as much attack, crit, and crit damage as I could get her on. So I do have her exclusive equipment just gemmed out with crit damage, and then her talisman has a little extra crit damage and some attack percent. Hopefully that helps you out. There's someone in my guild that has an even more cracked Astay than mine. Well, technically, at least 2 people. Yeah, Gustavo, I mean... So, before the update, I had basically not been playing the game. I've just saved stamina. And when the update dropped, I think I had like 8,000 stamina just from like logins and grinding out the daily ad stamina. But yeah, throwing a little money at the game doesn't hurt either. But yeah, Chris, like a lot of this gear, I'm not gonna lie, I luck-sacked. But like kind of what I do is like I farm for like the gear that I'm looking at. Yeah, getting the right substats like really hurts. So like what I'll do is like I'll go like farm like one of these, and then I'll save materials for like a discount week from Kate's workshop where everything's like discounted for crafting, and then like whatever pieces that I'm missing I'll do like crafting, and I only do legendary guaranteed crafting like when it's discounted. And that's how I've gotten all my stuff. And like the set that I have on my Astay is literally all of my best pieces. Like the rest of my gear on my account is not even that good. Like Astay literally has all of my best stuff. So it's kind of skewed. Like yeah, she looks really OP, but like the rest of my characters don't really have like anything too crazy, I think. Yeah, dude, Chris, oh my god, RNG is such a bitch, dude. If you're able to clear stage 12 of hunts, getting the resets every couple months or every month, like 2 or whatever, is super helpful. But even that's just like another layer of RNG. And yeah, you know, it's a gacha game. Like you can't, I don't know. Like I feel like they could make the gear reforging system, or not the reforging, the reroll system, a lot better. Like I don't know if you've ever played Guardian Tales, but in Guardian Tales, like there's pretty much no restriction on like re-rolling stats. Like you get like the things to re-roll your gear all the time. Like it's not even like restricted really at all, which is insane. I still haven't really figured out how to beat Nadia Cleave featuring Demi Astay, so we'll give it a shot. Das Combat Wombat, it is me, OMG. Head a piece, roll all attack percent, speed, crit chance, defense. Yeah, and it goes all into defense. That sounds about right. That happened a lot to me in Genshin Impact when I played that game. But yeah, sometimes it just do be like that. And it's a big feels bad moment. Wait, what happened? I missed it. So, was that a bug? What happened? Like, the enemy Astay used her ult and then died. Did you guys see that? What? That was very strange. Brown Dust 2 gear system feels more fair. I actually haven't played Brown Dust 2. But like I'm fine with grinding for gear. Like that's not an issue for me. But if you're gonna add in a mechanic to reroll stats and then paywall it, like that just seems like kind of unfair. And I guess it's not technically paywalled, but like they put a limit on how many gear reroll items you can get per month, which kind of sucks. But yeah, like it's still not enough to make me hate this game. Like I love this game so much. The only way this game would make me hate it is if it turned into 7 Mortal Sins Ecstasy. If you guys haven't played that game, don't. It's gonna die anyway. But let me tell you, it was bad. It got real bad at the end. I kind of want to bust out my old Noah team and see what it can do. I mean, to be honest, I don't really care about my rank in PvP. So, like, I just do PvP for the arena medals to buy stuff out of the shop. So, True. Yeah. Yeah. So, Seven Mortal Sins was never really a game in the first place. It was just a waifu collector with a couple of game modes to keep you busy for 5 minutes. But it got to the point where like you couldn't do anything without either saving for like 12 months or you know, drop in $500 every week. Let's see. Ooh, Gustavo, that feels bad. 150 pulls and still no Demi Astay. That's a feels bad moment, man. I'm so sorry because my friend literally threw a freebie 10 pull like and just got her randomly. Like he saved like his daily boss stuff. His first it's like his first or second 10 pull and just got her. But you know, gacha games do be like that. Oh, that's right. I forgot to restore tickets. Now we have to go back in. Yeah, at least the pity carries over. That's something I really like. Dude, this man out here, the Fluffy Knight, twice. Not one. You didn't tell me about the second time. Not once, but twice. Literally just sacks his way. This guy right here, if you guys don't know, this is my friend. He is the most luck-sacking piece of shit I have ever met for any gacha game player in anything ever. But still love him, so I'll let it slide. It was last night. Oh my god, dude. This man, just, he's free to play too, you guys, by the way. He's gonna be absolutely insane. Like, just give him like a month and like he'll be up here in tops. Oh fuck. Yeah, see this right here, what I was saying at the beginning of the stream, this is why Noah is not a main DPS in PvP anymore, because she just like doesn't live. Like, she doesn't have a built-in revive, so you just can't. Like, she's a cleaner now. I'm sorry, Noah fans. Yeah, Leo is obnoxious, Chris. Like, straight up. Especially fast ones. Like, in the upper tiers of, you know, like the top 10 and whatever, they have like 260 speed Leos. My Leo, I've been working on him. Where is he? The best I can do... Oh my god, what happened? Oh, it's because someone's borrowing your gear. I need to fix that. No? Hey, hold up. Where's your PvP set? There it is. Okay. 238. 238 is the best I can do. But we're getting there. He's still a work in progress. I think if I can get some better stuff, I can get him to hit at least 250. And then this is my defense team. Make sure everyone's got gear on, so I'm not getting... Oh, I'm borrowing your piece. I need to get a second revive necklace. No. This one. There we go. Okay, good enough for now. Actually, just while we're doing some PvP, I'm gonna throw a thingus on you. Where is there? There it is. Evade. If you guys don't know, counter evade Mine is hilarious. Highly recommend. But yeah, eventually I want to get Noah a good speed set so she can replace Seiran and be my cleaner. But for now, Seiran's been putting in work, so I'm going to keep letting her put in work. I don't know why I'm changing chain skills for PvP, it literally doesn't matter. Yeah, Chris, like, so I really don't like the way that evasion works in this game. I think that it is too strong of a stat. Like, just like a little bit of evade on any character, and then you just like start missing, and it changes everything, dude. Like, I was trying to do Glissy's 12 earlier this morning, not even doing PvP. That girl has 250 evade, and like, I don't build accuracy for PvE, so like, before I, finished my team for that that fight before I like optimized the gear, I was missing. I'm like, I should not miss in PvE. Accuracy should not be important or that important. Like especially for a boss that's not designed around evasion, like the bugs are, which is another obnoxious thing. And then evasion in PvP is just straight up toxic. Yeah, so there's someone in my guild that has a little over 500 evade on their Demi Stella, and it's literally the worst thing ever. You never hit them. Like, even with Cindy's accuracy buff and like accuracy substats, like I would have to run a full accuracy set with an accuracy necklace just to even like be able to get close. Like, and it doesn't help that characters' base evasion is typically higher than their base accuracy, which is very frustrating. Like, in my opinion, their evasion should be lower than their accuracy at base. And then I feel like evade just scales way too well. Like, it's literally insane. Like, you don't even have to build that much damage anymore. Because if they can't hit you, they can't kill you. And then if you can hit them, you will kill them. It's very simple logic. Yeah, even with accuracy necklace and Cindy, it's still luck, which is wild to me. Like, accuracy scaling in this game is like beyond cracked. So I might end up sending some feedback to well, actually, if you guys go to the official Outerplane Discord, they have a feedback section, so I might throw in a comment down there saying to like nerf evade. Just like lower all the characters' base evasion or change how well evade scales, because it is like honestly just straight up unbelievable. And I get it, evade adds some spice to the metagame, otherwise it would literally just be speed cleave dot team, whoever's faster wins. But it's at the point where it's too much. Oh dude, Chris, I know. So I've run into a Valentine with the heal on evade necklace and what is it, the meteor mashers, the one that every time they crit they get evade stacks. That's crazy toxic too, especially because rangers are supposed to be the evade class, like they're supposed to have high evasion. Roman, that is a nice dream to have, and I'm right there with you. But what we need is actually just a better Cindy. We need a team-wide buffer that gives your team a buff that says their attacks cannot miss. Oh, Mine's... Oh, this is a fast Mine. Shouldn't matter, though. So they're just all gonna revive into Planet Buster! We missed somebody. Who do we miss? Doesn't matter, they're dead. Yeah, I definitely agree. Evade definitely needs to be toned down. Even just a smidge. Or, like, have it cap on how much, it actually affects accuracy. So like even like let's say 500 or evade, you should only miss like 30% of the time max. Like, just enough to make things a little spicy, but not so much to where it's like a legitimate, viable strategy to just run evade on everything and never get hit. Oh Lord, Roman. Invincibility on start of battle for 2 turns. That's that's some 7 mortal sins nonsense right there. Have you guys run into the, I don't know if it's still a thing, but there used to be a team with 3 healers on revive necklaces? And then it used to be with Demi Stella, but imagine running triple revive necklace healer plus Demi Astay. Like, could you imagine how annoying that would be? And then also run evade on everybody? If you guys want to get super toxic, do that. Oh, and just like that, I am out of arena tickets. Okay. Well, let's collect our goodies. Make sure we didn't miss anything. How's my stamina sitting? I'm at 81? Why not? We'll take it. Oh, Jay, yeah, that is a great point. That's also super annoying. So yes, effectiveness is useless if you cannot actually hit. So you need both effectiveness and accuracy. Yeah, why have resistance as a stat if having high evasion will solve everything? That's a good point. In my opinion, the best way to fix that would be to make debuffs land even if the attack misses. So what's super annoying is that positive effects will still be applied on evaded attacks. So look at counterattack. If you dodge the hit, you still have the chance to counterattack. Counterattack will still proc on miss hits, but debuffs won't. Like, if you want to balance evade a little bit more, you just have negative effects also apply on missed hits. Have debuffs apply, I guess, you know, ignoring the evasion stat, and have it just solely calculate based off of resilience. And I think that would help a lot of things. Let's see. Also, make this not a web-based thing, just have it be like a regular thing. Like, so they have this, like, check-in, which never gets a little red exclamation point. So half the time I forget about it. But then they have this, which is, you know, you get notifications about this when you're ready to pick up your rewards. So just get rid of these, like, web-based events. Like, half the time they take forever to load in, too. So it's just obnoxious. Let's see. I think I got all my stuff for today, though. We got 4 days left on that. How is my event shop currency looking? Week 1 we're good, week 2 we're good. If you guys don't know, these gem chests reset every week for as long as the event is active. So it never hurts to do a little extra farming on the event to just pick these up when the shop refreshes. Just a little trick to help you guys get some more gems out of the game. Not like currency gems, but yeah. Yeah, Roman, that's what I was saying. Like, they just need to separate the accuracy evasion checks from the effectiveness resilience checks. And, like, debuffers would get much better. Or, you know, anyone that applies status. Like, imagine if Dolly didn't have to check evade, then you just never worry. right? Like, she's gonna hit the silenced pretty much no matter what, because you build her effectiveness, and then like dolly stonks just go way up. Like that to me is going to be the simplest solution, because having to go through evade and resilience checks just makes some characters like just like way worse than they should be. Like, for example, when I was doing Glissy's 12 yesterday, I literally built Alice. Like, I wasted a ton of materials on her because I thought she would help me clear. Because if you don't know, her unbuffable will make it so that Glissy's doesn't get her barrier. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll do this, I'll put some effectiveness on her, and then I miss. So I had to go back and look for accuracy and effectiveness. Yeah, Roman, Dolly Sonks will go down with the immunity set, but like, who's gonna run that? Honestly? Like maybe a healer? But I don't see like any DPS going full immunity set. Not when big damage DPS sets exist. Actually, I'm curious about your guys' thoughts on some of the new sets. So, let's see, I think they're all down here. Maybe not. Yeah, Tio could run it. Just run it on her, and then she'll remove everything for everybody. This set seems interesting to me, the augmentation set. Like, because then you just go Valentine buff, and then it immediately turns this on. And what's super cool is this is a 2-piece set. So you can run it with something else, like a 2-piece attack. You could go 2-piece. You go 2-piece HP, 2-piece immunity on Tio. That seems really good. Ooh, all the new sets are 2-piece. What if you run double 2-piece of the swiftness set? Pescas was giving you nightmares, Roman. Like, what was so bad about him? I remember you saying that his skills are a nightmare to calc. That's a good question. If these two pieces of the same, if they'll stack, I don't know. Like, we would have to we'd have to try it out. And I think most of these aren't even in the game yet. They just kind of have them here. Because they're going to be coming out soon. Okay. Here's the question. Why is the Patience set a 4-piece? But the... Where's the Swiftness set? Where did that go? Yeah, the Swiftness set is a 2-piece. But the Patience set is a 4-piece? They both do stuff equal to lower health. So I'm starting to think that the Swiftness set might be misprinted. So this says it's a 2 set, but all of the other, we'll call them Crisis sets. All of the other Crisis sets are 4 pieces. So I would just be wary that when these come out, if you're not getting the actual buff, it's probably really a 4-piece, and they just haven't updated the wording on it. Which kind of makes me think that the other ones might end up being 4 pieces as well. Okay, so Pesketh adds damage based on his and the target speed, and okay, that sounds confusing. That does not seem like fun to calculate. I don't blame you for giving up on that. So interesting. Increases damage while buffed. If this is truly a 2-piece set, that could pop off pretty hard, not gonna lie. It makes me wonder, are we getting other, like, new weapons? Has anyone checked if we're getting... Okay, that's exclusive equipment. Any chance we're getting new weapons? Why have I never seen this weapon before? Caster uses single target skill. Is this the defender weapon from Bugs? That's probably why I don't have it. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're getting any new weapons. Doesn't look like we're getting any new accessories. Okay, hear me out, guys. Why the absolute fuck is a effectiveness skill on a striker accessory? Like, in what world does that make any kind of sense? Like, at all. Like, this is exclusive equipment for strikers. Could be accuracy, evade, what is that, health, or attack. And the effect increases effectiveness proportional to missing health. Tell me, in what world would I want to use this piece on any striker? Literally any striker. What is this good on? Because I'm thinking it's not. I'm thinking this is absolute dog water. Yeah, situational as fuck and jank, yeah. Like, literally the only thing I can think of is maybe Rona, and that's a stretch. And literally just for her ult to try to get more chances at this defense shred. Literally it. I'm gonna go burn my stamina real quick. Let's see. Ecology is on increased drop rate. I do need some new gloves for Leo. Alright, sweep team, a go. Give me something good. Okay. Nope. 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 No. Nuh-uh. Tanya. What does Tanya do? She stuns? Let's take a look-see. Yeah, I mean, like, in the future, maybe it'll be decent. Tanya, that's Idith. Tanya. Alright, so hot take. Tanya and Tio are sisters. Tell me I'm wrong. Look at Tanya's face, and then go look at Tio. Look, they're both blonde, same haircut, different eye color though. This is like a turquoise, and this is blue. Like, I swear to God, they're related. Let's see, skill. increases defense. Stunned. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. I could see that piece being okay on Tanya. Stella's their older sister. Yeah, Chris, so, in Guardian Tales, they have a game mode similar to Tower, except there's like 8 of them. There's normal, there's hard, and then there's a tower for every single element, where you can only bring the required element. Like your team has to be full, like water, it has to be full fire, it has to be full earth. Let's skip this. Roman, what do you mean they're trolling us with OG Astay? Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, so, where is she? Yeah. Yeah, eyes closed, like... You can't see her eyes in the first place. You just see her mouth. Okay, what's the difference between Special 3 and Default? Oh, I guess her mouth is slightly different. Yeah, that's like... Are her eyes closed all the time already? Or do you think she's just like sitting there with her eyes open under her like... her blindfold? Like... I'm gonna apply eyes closed, just for shits and giggles. That's hilarious. Oh my god, yeah. Ooh, if her eyes glowed? So, don't her eyes normally look like this anyway? Is this what her eyes look like underneath the mask? Or is it just in this form? Like... Let me see something real quick. So OG Stella has blue eyes. Demi Stella has red eyes. Okay, so her eyes would be a completely different color probably. It looks like her eye color changes based on her form. So we'll never know what OG Astay's eyes look like. But at the very least, we know they are closed. I kind of like this one. We'll go with this one. No. Eyes closed. Gotta stay to the memes. Yeah. Like, I love Astay. Astay story. Ooh, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Outside of the main story, I don't really pay attention to anything. And then even for the main story, like if there's too much talking, I just hit the skip button, which is something that I wish Genshin Impact had, because there's an excessive amount of talking in that game, which is why I'm not going back to it right now. But yeah, thank God for skip button. And yes, Chris, I agree. They could use some husbandos. Like, imagine here. Okay. Pull up your imagination in your mind. Whatever you need to do. You need to make like a little rainbow or something. While I find the character I'm looking for. Where is she? Has anyone seen Fenrir? I seem to have lost her. There she is. Okay. Fenrir was so close. So close. Imagine if she was a dude and like ripped like Aurochs, like this would scratch my like berserker itch. Like just like a ripped, lightly armored, big axe dude. Like definitely make them like a wolf or a fox or whatever, because that's cool too. But like her aesthetic, but on like a big muscle dude, like that would be some sick shit. Not gonna lie. So, oh my god, we need a segment in the story where Fenrir's husband gets revived, and we can just have like a big muscly berserker wolf dude. Like that would be pretty sick. Or like like give us like a giant armor guy too. Like, have you guys played Fire Emblem? The Black Knight guy? Like something like that. Just like a giant armored dude would be kind of cool too. Like a huge like sword or something. Yeah, Jay, like Fenrir's backstory is sad. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it is tragic. So I mean, you can kind of understand why she is the way she is, but like, it'd be cool if they kind of like expanded on her pack a little bit. I feel like a lot of these characters could just be like fully fleshed out. Like with like some of their friends and family and stuff. That'd be cool. But yeah, Black Knight from Fire Emblem, yeah, just something like that. And like, so I played Fire Emblem Heroes for a while, and there was a build you could do with the Black Knight, where he had like retaliation or like some form of counterattack, as well as, you know, like can counterattack from range. So give us like a big armor dude, make him a tanker, and then like have built-in counterattack. Roman, yeah, I heard Maxwell's story is actually pretty good. Someone in my guild is like has basically fallen in love with Maxwell just from his side story. Oh, also, in the season 2, there was a boss that was just like a big demon dude. Spoiler alert for anyone that hasn't made it there yet. There was a big demon dude boss in episode 1 or 2. If we got something like that as a playable character, that would be super cool as well. So how many dudes are in the game right now? Well, let's play a game, guys. Count the dudes. We're gonna play the count the dudes game. 1, 2. Does Flamberge count as a dude? He's kind of a femboy, right? Which means he has a penis, so that makes him a dude. 3, 4. No. Damn it, I gotta start over. So 4. Pesketh is a tool, but he's still a dude. 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's actually more dudes. More dudes than I thought. Yeah, Roman, the dude that appears in Astay's side story. Is it her side story? That one, dude. Yeah. I think Maxwell is actually a sleeper unit as well. I'm working on getting him up. Honestly, I just want him for his exclusive equipment, and then to pair him up with Demi Astay for this extra attack and defense buff. But yeah, 8 dudes compared to the... How many characters do we have in this game? I think we can find out if we go to the Codex. Maybe not. Isn't there just like a... I don't know, I don't feel like counting all that. Maxwell needs effectiveness, does he? I didn't think he applied any sort of debuff. Let me read his skills again. Attacks all enemies, increases attack. Okay. It reduces the duration of buffs. Okay. I mean, that's good, but I don't feel like that's super important. Like, I don't feel like that is enough to warrant building effectiveness on him. Why is Maxwell better than Noah? That's a trick question. He's not. Although maybe in the new PvP meta he might be. Maybe you might be onto something there. Oh, he's got penetration built into his kit? That's pretty sick. Oh, but you have to get... Okay, so he's kind of like Demi Stella in the way his kit works, I guess, right? Or his ult works, at least. Alright, so new team for PvP. Alright. He gives invulnerability. What do you mean? Did I miss that in his kit? Invulnerability. Where is invulnerability? Penetrates. Are you sure he gives invulnerability? I'm not seeing it. In his burst? Oh. Okay, well, that's kind of annoying because you can't actually see what his burst skills do from this menu. Okay, that's interesting to know. Codex. You can check in Codex? Burst. Okay, here we go. Are you sure? Burst effect. Increases damage. Change to enhance skill, increase invulnerability duration by 1 turn. So that's from burst level 3. How many points do you need to use that? Because that seems kind of costly. And invulnerability is just immunity to debuffs. Yeah, I can imagine him hitting really hard. If he hits anywhere near as hard as Demi Stella... Ooh, look at this man's bulge! Right? Look, right? You guys see it now. That's all you're gonna see from Maxwell. But yeah, if he hits anywhere close to what Demi Stella hits, then I can see him popping off pretty good. And if you can build him like really fast, I can see him being a really good cleaner in PvP. I think Maxwell stonks are going up, you guys. Yeah. Yeah, this man's been augmented everywhere. He's got the big metal hand, he's got the big metal face, he's got the big metal dick. Immunity. Oh! Invulnerability is invincibility. Okay. Because I thought invulnerability was immunity. I'm getting it mixed up with immunity, yeah. Yes, okay. So, yeah, Maxwell has invulnerability on his burst skill 2. That's interesting. If you can get him to where he can use that consistently, I mean, it's not going to be as immediate as Leo, but if you can get that going decently consistently, how much AP would you need for that? Yeah, he's actually pretty good. I think he's going to be my next project. So I want to try him out now. This man needs a costume. He needs a costume for real. 180 AP? Yeah. Can you get 180 AP in one attack though? Because if you could, this man's busted. Let's take him to like 80. He's still going to be on my sweep team. Oh yeah, that is yeah, let's see. Oh man. If we go he's gonna be maxed? Oh yeah, he is. Okay. Well, let's skip ahead to Maxwell's turn. Okay. 160. Interesting. Does he get a unique animation for this? Let's find out. Is that unique? I feel like that's different from his normal S2. Oh, it only gives invulnerability to himself. I thought it was for the whole team. I mean, it's good. But I thought this man was another Leo. Let's see if this will reset his... No, okay. I want to see what his normal skill 2 looks like. Okay, just normal mash buttons till we get to Maxwell's team or attack. Okay, yeah, so he does get a new animation. Okay, although I kind of just like his regular skill 2 animation. Ooh, we got something. Is that from Maxwell? Yeah. Yeah, maybe for Cleave. I'm thinking he could be a good cleaner for Astay. So like this would be the team. Let me go here. Right, so it would just be like the normal team. But then instead of Saran Wrap, where'd homie go? Oh, he's lower. There he is. You go like this, and then you run this man on like 280 speed, so that as soon as Astay kills everybody, then Maxwell can just come in and clean up. That's my thought process, at least, because Astay is going to be getting the buff from Maxwell's exclusive equipment. And then if Maxwell can just be like a semi-decent cleaner to where he can do enough to finish everybody off, then he's golden. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have a lot more like leeway with your stats for Demi Astay, to where you can just like, you don't need quite as much attack. Like, you could probably get away with a different necklace on her. Like, you're probably still gonna want penetration though, I guess. So maybe keep this one. But yeah, you won't need as many attack substats. Like, I could take the attack gems off of this and put more crit damage, and just like get more value out of my Astay because of Maxwell's exclusive equipment. Oh shit. Yeah, so I didn't realize it was as late as it was. Been doing this for a little while. I got some things I gotta go take care of. So I'm gonna have to end the stream here. Thank you everyone for coming out and hanging out with me, chit-chatting. Like, it was great. I had a great time. I hope you guys did too. And I do streams every Thursday. So if you want to come out, hang out on a stream with me I'll be here Thursday. So I am going to get the heck out of here, and I hope you guys enjoy the